I'm going to start off this video by saying that I think paying over $200 for any pair of truly wireless earbuds is a lot. But the Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless have always been my exception to that rule, just cause they sound so freaking good. And now we have the Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless 2, which also sound freaking good and I can't stop using them. Now, they also have some important upgrades and improvements over the original Momentums, but for this review, I'm also going to be comparing them to some more sensible options, like the AirPods 2, Galaxy Buds Plus, and Jabra Elite 75Ts. Now, the Sennheiser Momentum 2s retail for $300, which is a lot, especially when you compare them to the Galaxy Buds Plus, which retail for $150, the AirPods 2 without wireless charging, which retails for $160, and the Jabra Elite 75Ts, which retails for $180. But nonetheless, if you want to pick any of these earbuds up, they'll be linked down below. Now, first off, let's address the Momentum 2's carrying case. It's the same size as the original Momentum's case. There's still a fabric outer layer, and you've got your USB-C port and battery status indicator light on the back. The only real difference here from the original Momentum is that this carrying case is now charcoal instead of gray. Now, from a build quality and practicality standpoint, I really have no complaints. This lid is easy to open and close, there are strong magnets in here that hold on to the earbuds, and this carrying case isn't all that noticeable when you've got it in your pocket. But when we compare this carrying case to the AirPods 2, Galaxy Buds Plus, and Jabra Elite 75Ts, it is noticeably bigger. Whenever I'm looking at a pair of truly wireless earbuds, I want the smallest carrying case possible. But with that being said, I do think the Momentum 2's carrying case is acceptable, and it is easy enough to live with. But unfortunately, I do have to point out that the Momentum 2's carrying case doesn't have wireless charging, like the Galaxy Buds Plus or the $200 AirPods 2. Now personally, I don't really care for wireless charging on my wireless earbuds, and I really only think wireless charging on earbuds is really useful if you've got a phone that supports power sharing. But when it comes to overall battery life performance on the Momentum 2s, that's one of the biggest upgrades from the original Momentums. The original Momentums had a combined battery life of 12 hours, which was average for when they first came out, but that definitely wouldn't fly by today's standards. But thankfully, the new Momentum 2s now have a combined battery life of 28 hours. The earbuds themselves can go for 7 straight hours, and the case can supply an additional 3 full charges. So the Momentum 2s can definitely keep up with the Jabra Elite 75Ts, which also have a combined battery life of 28 hours, the AirPods 2, which have a combined battery life of 24 hours, and the Galaxy Buds Plus, which have a combined battery life of 22 hours. But also keep in mind you can always extend the Galaxy Buds Plus battery life if you've got a phone that has power sharing. But now, I want to address a major issue that the original Momentum True Wireless had, and that was their rampant battery drain issue, which I also experienced for myself. With the original Momentum True Wireless, a lot of people complained that they would drop their earbuds into their fully charged case to charge their earbuds, but instead come back later and find that their earbuds were dead, which is the complete opposite of what you would expect to happen. But Sennheiser claims that they addressed that specific issue head on with their new Momentum 2s. And over the last week and a half that I've been using these earbuds extensively, I'm happy to say that I haven't suffered any battery drain issues with my earbuds. So I really do hope that's the case for everybody that decides to pick up the Momentum 2s. But now let's talk about fit. The Momentum 2s fit like your standard in-ear earbuds, just like the Galaxy Buds Plus and the Jabra Elite 75Ts. Now, even though, yes, these earbuds do look big and dense, they're actually very lightweight, so I've had zero issues with them falling out. But for comparison's sake, the Momentum 2s don't have any ear fin attachments like the Galaxy Buds Plus. But personally, I don't miss them. Now, when it comes to Bluetooth connectivity, these earbuds are using Bluetooth 5.1, they have zero connection drop issues, and they're perfectly fine for watching videos on your phone because they have zero latency across the board, whether you're using an iPhone or Android device. The only exception is that there is a slight latency when watching YouTube videos on an Android device if you have aptX turned on, but that latency goes away as soon as you switch them over to SBC. Now, I'm not going to hold this minor issue against the Momentum 2s because a lot of other truly wireless earbuds also have this issue, like the Jabra Elite 75Ts. But I do have to point out that the Momentum 2s are still using a Hero and Sidekick setup, which means one earbud, in this case the right earbud, establishes a connection with your phone and then relays that signal over to the left earbud. So if you just want to use one earbud at a time, you gotta use the correct earbud. In this case, the right earbud. Now, this isn't a huge deal because the Jabra Elite 75Ts are also using a Hero and Sidekick setup. But what the Jabras have going for them is that they can actually be connected to any two devices at the same time. So you can easily hot swap from your phone to your computer, which is great for power users. Whereas the Momentums can only be connected to one device at a time. But at the end of the day, what most people want from their truly wireless earbuds now is for each of their earbuds to establish a connection with their phone, like the Galaxy Buds Plus and the AirPods 2. So if you just want to use one earbud at a time, you can use either one. But ultimately, the Momentum 2s using a Hero and Sidekick setup shouldn't be a deal breaker for anyone. But now let's talk about listening to music with these earbuds, because that's where these earbuds truly shine. Just like before, the Momentum 2s are using 7mm drivers, and just like before, they sound freaking awesome. Now, the Momentum 2s sound identical to the original Momentums, which isn't a bad thing. This isn't like when we went from the Galaxy Buds to Galaxy Buds Plus, where we saw a huge improvement in sound quality. The Momentum True Wireless have always just sounded great. Now, what really sets these earbuds apart from other earbuds is just how clear they sound, how open they sound, and how deep the bass on these earbuds resonate. Now, these earbuds have a somewhat adjustable EQ, but I personally think these earbuds sound best when they're set to their stock EQ. With their stock EQ, these earbuds sound very balanced, mids and vocals are well pronounced, and the bass on these earbuds comes in when it has to. But when it does come in, it comes in hard. Now, obviously, the Momentum 2 sound way better than AirPods, which isn't hard to do. But also, both the Galaxy Buds Plus and Jabras just don't come close to matching the Momentum 2s. The Galaxy Buds Plus have great clarity and pronounced mids, but the bass just isn't up there. Whereas the Jabras do have a good amount of bass, but it doesn't resonate like the Momentum 2s, and the mids aren't as pronounced. Now, when it comes to controlling music playback, all of that is handled by the touchpad on the left earbud. You can single tap to play or pause, double tap to skip a track, triple tap to go back a track, and you can press and hold on either earbud to adjust your volume. And overall, the touchpad on these earbuds are easy to use and very accurate. But the biggest reason why I like the touchpads on these earbuds is because they aren't overly sensitive like the touchpads on the Galaxy Buds Plus, which in my experience can lead to a lot of unintended inputs. I've noticed that the touchpads on both the Momentum and Momentum 2s have always done a good job of rejecting false positives. Now, another major upgrade the Momentum 2s have over the originals is that they now have active noise cancellation, which you can activate by triple tapping on the right touchpad. And just as you'd expect, the ANC on these earbuds do a decent job of blocking out low frequency sounds like road noise with very minimal cabin pressure. Now, just don't go expecting that these earbuds are going to block out more noise than a proper pair of over-ear ANC headphones, but the ANC on these earbuds can help on your bus ride commute or if you work in a chatty office. But more importantly to me, these earbuds also have an ambient mode just like the originals. And the ambient mode on these earbuds is really good. It sounds natural, so sounds aren't over amplified like the Galaxy Buds Plus, and they also do a really good job of blocking out wind noise. Now, you really gotta get caught in a strong gust for these earbuds to pick up wind noise. My only critique here is that there is a slight hint of low frequency white noise in the background, but you can only really hear it if you're not playing any music through these earbuds. But unfortunately, this now brings us to the microphone test, and sadly, the microphone on the Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless 2 sounds very muffled. The Momentum 2s just don't sound anywhere near as good as the Galaxy Buds Plus. And they also don't sound anywhere near as good as AirPods. Or the Jabra Elite 75Ts. So here's hoping that Sennheiser puts out a software update to improve the microphone quality on these earbuds, like Jabra did with theirs. But with that shortcoming aside, everything else about the Momentum TW2s is great. These earbuds now have a 28-hour battery life, so you should be able to go a week in between charges with them, and they now have active noise cancellation, so they can help out on your daily bus ride commute. But the main reason why you pick these earbuds up is because of their sound. These earbuds are quickly becoming my favorite truly wireless earbuds to listen to music with if I can't use my headphones for some reason. Even though AirPods, Galaxy Buds Plus, and Jabra Elite 75Ts are all more sensible options to consider, none of them come close to matching the Momentum 2's sound. So if you're looking for a pair of truly wireless earbuds and sound is your main priority, then you can't go wrong with the Sennheiser Momentum True Wireless 2. If you made it this far, I guess you enjoyed the video, so hit that like button and get subscribed. It helps out more than you realize. If you want to pick any of the products up mentioned in this video, those will be linked in the description down below, and you can also support the channel by checking out the merch store. But other than that, I'll catch you next time.